Hello, and welcome to a training on coding and apps using student-centered learning, otherwise known as SCL. In this training, we will be reviewing student-centered learning and apps which focus on coding. Coding is writing computer programs using a programmable language to get a computer to do the actions you want it to do. These actions could be as basic as creating a shape, moving directions, or changing colors. Every written line of code gives a command and tells the computer what to do. Our students will be taught how to write and code and perform these tasks using apps which focus on learning the basics of coding. When introducing code to kids, it is important to make it fun to learn in order to pique their interest. By incorporating these apps, it is our hope to engage students and create active learners. Using projects that include creativity is important. This allows our students to use their imagination and create projects that are specific and important to them. Giving students the freedom to create using their imagination allows them to be inspired by their surroundings and truly develop a thirst for knowledge. In this training, we will be using Hour of Code Artist, Learn Java Moana, and Code App Lab. Learning programming skills empowers kids. Coding allows children to be in control of the computer, and through trial and error builds mastery in sequencing skills, counting, problem solving, logical thinking, cause and effect, and critical thinking. We will be using a teaching practice called student-centered learning. Student-centered learning gives the student the chance to lead, opposed to teacher-centered learning, where the teacher is the most active participant in the classroom. SCL offers the student the chance to participate more actively, design their own projects based on topics that interest them, and take part in the design of the course. SCL is often a collaborative learning style with desks placed in circles or groups, opposed to straight lines in front of the teacher. In order for an SCL to work effectively and efficiently, we would need to train our students so they are familiar with the requirements and expectations. In the beginning, as an instructor, you must make the boundaries clear, such as noise control, not getting off topic, having respect for your peers. This training should continue on a daily basis until the students are ready and comfortable to take control of the lesson without issues. As the students become familiar with the concept, the teacher will then be able to step back and encourage students to take charge of their learning and focus more on being a facilitator. In this course, we will be selecting eager and capable 5th grade students willing to learn how to code. Once we have our students, we will go over these programs, which I stated above, and practice. In order to assess content mastery, a project-based test should be given. For this grade level, I suggest using the apps they are using to test their knowledge. For example, have your students randomly pick a paper from a bowl. In each paper, the groups have to create a random shape displaying a certain color and size. There are many fun and interesting ways to test your students on content mastery. Once our selected groups of students have mastered the applications that were given to them, they are now able to take over and show other students what they have learned and how to code. This program will be an after-school activity open to all students willing to learn. There will be a teacher in the room acting as a facilitator, providing structure and support, while stimulating critical thinking skills. Our fifth grade students will be the leaders in their groups and oversee the younger kids learning this new skill. Coding is the future of learning for our students. It is no longer acceptable just to know how to use a computer. Students now have to learn how to use a computer inside and out. When we get our older students interested in teaching their younger peers, it becomes a highly motivating and proud moment for them. We must hone that feeling so we help create lifelong learners.